Right. So, hey everybody, hello and welcome to my page. I'm Sam Evans. I'm a self-belief and self-sabotage specialist. And what I've been doing over the past few days, few weeks, I have been sharing interviews with the wonderful women that I have had the honor and pleasure of working with. When it comes to working on your mind, I'm a big believer there is so much more to it than just the conscious level. I say it all the time, it's not just about the audios and the affirmations and the daily gratitude. Yes, they help, but if you really want to do the inner work, it's all about the unconscious part. It's the part that you don't know what's going on. If you're constantly saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, then that means that it's a deeper level that you just can't tap into. This is why I love what I do. And this is why I wanted to have my interview with my gorgeous Gina, Miss Gina. So, Miss Gina, would you like to introduce yourself, tell the audience who you are and what you do?
Yes. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sam. Just like you said, my name is Gina, or Miss Gina,
Miss
or
Gina.
Mommy Gina.
Mommy Gina.
I've got too many names. But I've been a stay-at-home mom for 9 years now. I've got 3 babies, 3 nutters. And this time last year, I came across the online business, which I didn't even realize it existed before. And I've had a few tries and not been so successful. But it's okay. I take everything in as a lesson because if I hadn't gone through that route, I wouldn't have met you, which I'm so blessed I did. And I learned a lot of other things along the way. And I'm a stay-at-home mom. Recently, during this pandemic, I've also trained to be an independent travel agent. Well, obviously, the world is a bit of a standstill at the moment. But once this is over, I'm just using my time to learn, a new skill and do my training and keeping safe.
Good.
But once that all done, I'm sure the travel business, as many other stuff, are going to be booming. So fingers crossed.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Everything will be fine.
So if you're wondering why I keep giggling, is that me and Gina actually have got a really good friendship and we giggle and laugh about everything. It's just how we are. So if we start bursting out in laughter, please don't be upset. It's just we like to have fun. It's just how we are.
Telling me to be serious is like, I don't know.
I love Miss
I'm trying my best. Because Sam said I need to be on my best behavior.
I just told him not to swear, that was all. But if the little F word pops out, I apologise. What can we say? You just got to say how it is.
I know. That's why I loved you.
Okay, come on. We got to focus. We got to get the interview done. Come on. Okay,
Facebook is full of, coaches and full of, lovely people. That's why I was drawn to you to begin with. I just felt like, God, she talks my language.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Language, I think language is so important, especially for rapport. So what was your main reason for wanting to work with me? What was that? Because I know we spoke about it last year and you was kind of like, yeah, no. And then you went, right, that's it, Sam. I need you. What happened?
I had been following you for a while and just kind of from afar, rather than ask you about it. And when I did, at that time, I unfortunately couldn't afford it. But as time went on, something just clicked in me where I wasn't well within myself. And I had known and had realized for years and years on. But as all moms out there could probably relate, the same is we're always last on the list. And, we've got bills and rent and kids' food and school dinners and uniform and God knows what else. So by the time you've done all of that, there really is not much left at the end of it. And from the part where, like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so my income's not great. And I've only earned a few bits here and there online. The rest of it, it's all on my partner who supports us. I don't know, I was really upset about a lot of things. I would say I was depressed as well, highly, and I had been for many years. But just being a true woman, kind of like, it's fine, just it's not there, it's okay, I need to get up as long as all the chores are done and the kids are fine and the school and they're healthy and I haven't lost any of them, or they're not hurt, then everything just but just one day, I like I said, since this time last year where I discovered network marketing and this whole developing yourself, and that your mind is important, and it's not selfish to put yourself on the first list. And as I, everything I watched and the more friends I came across, and whether they were coaches or network marketers or all sorts of sections, it finally started to drill into me like, hold on a minute, I am first. I should be first.
Good.
Just because I make myself a priority, it doesn't mean I'm a selfish mom. I mean, my kids are fed, they're washed, they're dry, they've got comfortable rooms and houses. Yeah, like, I tried my best, and I always kept thinking that if I ever wanted to buy myself like an extra pair of shoes or an outfit, I felt like I was selfish. So I was like, how the hell am I gonna, even though I knew it was you who I wanted to work with, but for the amount of money, which, with everybody's right, you charge that because, it's worth it because that's what you offer. I was like, in my mind, I couldn't think it straight of how the hell could I even think it's okay to spend that amount of money on myself? A stay-at-home mom. I don't have my own full income. Like, like I said, my partner takes care of us and supports us. And I've got, a couple of hundreds here and there. But again, I was like, oh my God, that is so much money. I've never, ever spent anything that big on anything else. So, I'm very tight when it comes down to money, but I knew I needed to work with you. Yeah. And I remember one day you come on your live and you wrote on the title, I've got an announcement to make. And as you saw me come and join your live, you're like, oh, Gina, you're going to like this. And that's when you said that you were the program and the pricing was a bit more of what I could afford. And as soon as I heard those words, I was like, yes, that's it. Did. I mean, I just shut my eyes and I said, get the pounds and the signs.
So by you investing in yourself, because I think that's what a lot of women are scared of, is about investing in themselves, because it's a whole trust thing. Is it going to work for me? What's it going to happen for me? Now, what you specifically wanted to work on was emotions. It was your head. You just said, I just want to feel good in my head. I just want to be happy, and I just want to be calm, and then everything else will follow. So obviously, for anyone who's watching this, I do work with women in business, and Gina is a woman in business, but her top priority was to be in the right state to work in a business. So so by investing in yourself, by saying to yourself, right, you know what, I need to work on me, how has that changed your life?
Well, remember when we first started my sessions that
I was just thinking about that.
I can't even hear myself think. And this is really sad, but I can't hear the birds twitter.
Good.
Well, now I can.
Good.
So, I mean, on my phone, on my Facebook and on my other pictures, a few things have been coming, showing up memories from last year. And as I've been reading them every single day, this time last year, and I'm like, oh my God, like the personal journey is never going to stop. I'm at a much better place. That was the last year. And I'm pretty sure that if I continue this, this time next year, I'm going to be in a much even better place than I am right now. But to where I started and to where I am right now, I don't have that heavy heart anymore. I don't have those heavy shoulders. I don't have that foggy head. And somebody listening to this will be like, what would you mean? I'm not deaf. I don't have any physical or mental disabilities. But what I mean that I could not hear the birds twitter, or I would step outside and I couldn't smell the full fresh air, the air, the sky. Now I can.
The blockage was so heavy on your head. Can you see, guys, how, and I've said this on another live, how the mind and body connection is so important. So I said this on another recording I did earlier today. For me, it was as if everyone's blockages are different. Someone else said it was like a balloon weighing her down. For me, it was like someone was going like this to me, and I couldn't look left, I couldn't look right, I could just barely look straight ahead. And then when I lifted off those shutters, I felt like I had peripheral vision. And it heightens your senses, doesn't it? It changes just by asking those few right questions, because Mama Gina, she won't having it. And I was like, I had to lay down the law.
You're the toughest doctor I've ever had. But I love you because
wasn't it worth it?
I like tough love.
Yeah.
I know if you're upset or whatever, every now and then everybody needs a friend where you're going to be there, love, everything will be fine. But I needed more than that. I needed somebody to strip me into into action and into line, and you definitely have done that. Again, that's not, if somebody's watching this, I don't mean that as in, Sam was nasty or too rough or too whatever. She did what I needed to get where I needed to be. Yeah. And I thank you for that, because again, I mean, if there's some people out there who are, sensitive, kind of princessy kind of souls, fair enough. But I knew that I needed somebody with a bit of more authority and tough love to get me where I needed, because that's what I've done all these years. I'd just be like, okay, you'll be fine, fine. But it wasn't fine.
No,
it wasn't fine.
There's no such thing
and it wasn't going to get fine, because either I had a choice of working with you or a mind coach or somebody, or go to the doctors, see a GP, see a counselor, or antidepressants or anything, which again, I know a lot of women and moms out there do that, and I have nothing against that, but it's in my nature to kind of do it my way.
Yeah.
That I like to tough out everything. I don't like to take the easier way out. I was like, I can do this, and that's how I've been saying to myself for years and years and years, until the beginning of the year, where I decided to work with you, and I'm glad I did that. So again, like I mentioned at the beginning, I've got 3 young kids, 2 boys and a girl, and where my kids haven't gone without all these years in sense of food and clothes and toys and love and attention, because I've been a stay-at-home mom exactly for that. But emotionally, I I've got goosebumps. I haven't been my best self, so I feel bad for that. And I don't know if they've noticed. Sometimes maybe they have. Actually, they have, because my son said the other day, "Oh, I like the happy mommy, Gina."
That's amazing.
And I said, well, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Yeah, because the old mommy Gina would scream and shout a lot, and you would cry for days on your bed, and you wouldn't get up."
Amazing. I love that.
So,
and that's what a lot of parents do, don't they? When they're trying to build a business and they're frustrated and they snap. And I mean, I used to do it badly, and I didn't realize it was because of all the stuff that was going on inside my head. And, we don't want to be the shouting, screaming parents. We want to have fun with our kids. We want to be there for them and still build a business and have balance. And now you become that person who's ready to evolve and grow into what you need to do. Now, one of the things I want to kind of just quickly talk about is I've noticed since we've started working together, and when we finished working together, you've been showing up really differently online. Like, your posts have just been... Why on earth did she come to me for help for? She's all right. She's got it. What happened with the way you show up online?
The fog, it's gone. Not totally. I'm not going to say, I'm going to turn into be a writer just yet. But
could be.
I love reading people's stories, and I would think sometimes, oh my God, I wish I could write like her. Because I kind of tend to stay away from live videos. I've never done one or whatever, but I like posts. So, but I just felt like I couldn't get my words out. There are a lot of stuff that I'm passionate about, and I have a lot to say, but I'm so against this social media fakeness, and everything needs to be glossed over. I'm not into that. Yeah. Even everybody on my friends list are real and raw people. Now, if I came across a friend, and whether she was a networker or whether she was a millionaire or a writer or a coach, and all her posts were always shining, perfect, I swear to God, I would cancel her out. Because come on, I mean, you could tell then. I couldn't, but now, after the work I've done within myself internally, I could tell a mile off if a status is real or fake. And you said to me once, Jean, I think we were having something in conversation. You said, do not believe everything you see on social media, because, and I said, what would you mean? But so and so is so. I'm like, but do you know her person? No. So you only know what you're reading. And I swear to God, that is absolutely true. And now I can tell a mile off. I would rather be with somebody who, there's nothing wrong with role and real. Nobody's got a glossed over life. No. Even if they try to portray one. In my opinion, I don't think perfection exists.
No, it doesn't exist. 100%.
It,
I'm sitting there with ripped holes in my jeans. It's hardly perfect.
see, Sammy's been so busy, she hasn't had time to sew her jeans.
I haven't got time to start my jeans. I mean, what the heck is the world going to come to? Luckily, I only see the top half of my body.
Can you imagine our old-fashioned moms? If they saw that, be like, oh, babe, come on, go get me a needle.
Do you know what? Someone actually did that on a TikTok video. I think it was an Indian girl. Did you see it? And so her
No, I didn't. But our cultures are very similar. I didn't, but our cultures are very similar. So when my mom had, I'm not really into those kind of jeans, but my sister has them, and my mom's like, oh my God, in the olden days, we'd be sewing everything
olden
up. Like,
days.
for example,
Olden days.
I know, in her olden days, but even saying that, I feel very old. And I'm like, Mom, it's fashion now. She's like, fashion? Why? Why would you rip a good pair of jeans?
Bless you, honey. Honey, thank you so much for that. I really
Yes.
do appreciate you doing this interview. It means the world to me because it's good to show how much when you do invest in yourself and you really do the inner work, the deep unconscious inner work, and you do it the way that I do it, it works, and I love it. So what would you say what would be your words of wisdom to anyone who could be where you once was, with the brain fog, stuck, confused, screaming, don't know what they want? What would you say to them?
I would say, put yourself first. Just because whether you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a daughter, whatever the circumstances are, and if you can't afford one-to-ones, Sam or whoever else out there you decide to work with, coaches are great at offering all kinds of different packages. Now, I'm great at working in a group, but I think the one-to-one is more intense. Like, for example, even when you would ask me a question, but like, nah, I don't know, and you're like, in a very authoritative voice, you'd repeat again, and you said, I'm not going to move on to the next question until you answer this. And I'm like, but I don't know it. Of course you do, because everything that you need is within you. There is no secret. I'm not going to give you the answers. You are the bloody secret.
Yeah, it just sounds so funny hearing it, because I know what I'm like, but when I hear other people say it, I'm like, oh God.
Well, I could say a lot of other things about you, but I'll save that for another life.
We'll say that for another time. Because
anybody watching this, I will say that it's okay whether you want to be successful in the online space or anything, or if you've got traditional business, or if you just want to be a happy, good, and content person in real life. Don't be scared. If you can go without something else, or be a bit better with your budgeting, save that money, find yourself a coach. I know there's a lot out there, but I would definitely recommend Sam if you are after, and if you can take tough love, because like I said, some people are very sensitive and they need baby. But if you are after tough love, and if you've had enough of feeling crap and being foggy and heavy hearted and not happy and not content, then Sam is definitely your girl. And every money that I spend with you is absolutely worth. To my son saying the other night, we were just having a conversation, and he said, I like happy mommy, the new mommy Gina. And I said, what do you mean? And it goes, the happy one. And I said, well, was that not always? Because no, the old mommy Gina would cry and scream and shout all day. And that really, really touched me. And I'm grateful to have you in my life. And every pound that I've spent with you, I would spend that 10 times over.
I'm going to hire as my PA, I decided. I'm going to hire you as my PA. You're bloody good. You're bloody good. No, honestly, Gina.
To hear my child say that, because I know a lot of moms and women out there feel guilty. Like I said, I'm this person who's always been good with my money. So even if I needed a pair of shoes for myself, I'd go over and I'd go to the shop to shop for myself, and I'd coming home with a bunch of shoes for my kids or my partner, or a new plates or new glasses, whatever. What I'm telling to all the moms and the women out there, do not feel guilty. Put yourself first. You are number one. You are the secret. Forget the secret book. You are the secret.
You are the secret. The secret's in you.
And Sam is gonna be there to help you unlock the secret. And truly, seriously, if before you can go on to be anything else or be successful or be anything that your higher desires to, I feel like right now I am ready to go and do whatever I want to do and be whatever I dream that fogginess and that heavy heart and those heavy shoulders are gone. And you are worth every penny. And no mom and no woman out there should feel guilty for spending time on themselves.
Oh.
Because if you're not, as a woman or as the mom of the house, if you're not right, everything else is just gonna. And if I hadn't worked with you at the beginning of the year, and how we've been on lockdown for what, 6, 7, God knows how many weeks now.
Like
if I was the same person that I was this time last year, I would truly be worried about my mental state and about the safety of my kids right now.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a violent person. I don't, like I said, I don't have any physical or mental disabilities. I'm not ever, I don't have anything to do with anybody, but I truly believe that I wouldn't have been able to get through these times without totally losing it and ending up God knows where. Now, I'm not saying that all these 6, 7 weeks I haven't shouted or screamed a few times, but as you can imagine, I've got 3 very hyperactive kids, and they've made mess. I'm pretty sure I need new sofas and new beds because of the jumping and everything they've done. And they tossed over drinks and foods and everything, and I don't care. I've absolutely taken it easy. I've cleaned once they're in bed. I've tried to do, even with the schoolwork, and where I haven't put much pressure on them or myself. I've just taken it easy. And if I hadn't done the work that I did, as many other people out there that are lonely and are dealing with their mental health, I really do not know what would have happened or how I would have been able to manage all of this with 3 kids locked inside all the time in a flat, may I add, in a 2-bedroom flat.
You've done so well, honey, and I'm so proud of you. So thank you. Thank you for sharing.
There is a God somewhere, and he helped me and he led me to you. And thank you so much for unlocking the secret. And please, please, please keep doing what you're doing, because you are not money motivated. As a lot of people are money motivated. Now, we all need money. I want more money so I can live in a better house and have a white Range Rover parked outside. But you are passionate about women and making a change. Okay? And your family and your kids are so lucky to have you. And so am I, and all of your previous clients and all your current ones and all the ones that are going to come. Okay?
I love you.
Success,
I love you so much.
Success
I promise you, I did not ask
happiness
for any of these things.
And content. And I love you. And no, of course you didn't tell me to.
I feel like you're really saying it's lovely. I think obviously I'm not used to all these compliments.
It's pouring from the heart. No, yeah, I always give credit where it's due.
I know you
now,
do. I appreciate
with the all sorts, women ripping into each other, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. I'm a woman lover, not in the sense of I'm in a relationship with a man. I'm a straight woman. But I love women who stick with each other and empower each other and love and support
that's
each other.
That's what it's all about.
Yes. And that's what you do.
Yeah.
You rise women up. You get them where they need to be. And that's what makes you truly happy. And that's why you're going to be a huge success, because like I said, you're not led by money. You are motivated by passion, your heart. You have a heart.
Yeah. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much.
And I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. And all the moms out there need to help themselves before anything else can go forward.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, Gina. That is absolutely.
Are you crying?
I've got all embarrassed. I'm not going to cry, but I've got all shy and embarrassed. But
my goal was to make you cry, because I've spent 6 weeks crying.
Guys, thank you so
much
for watching this. Thank you so much for watching this testimonial. We never planned it. We just did it lastminute.com.
Oh, I love you.
If you would like to know more about working with me, or if you want to know about my free group or anything that I've got coming up, comment below or send me a private message. I'd love to add you over to my group. I've got some mini mind work bundles, or if you want to jump on a free call, which like what Gina did, then my diary is open. So thank you, Gina, for that. I love you so much. And thank you everyone for watching. Bye.
Bye, darling. Bye.